months later, Tippins was cancer-free. He was riddled with cancer. 3 months later, he was cancer-free. 1 gram, 3 days a week. 3 grams a week, cancer-free, 3 months later.
Woke up feeling heavy like the night won't end. Shadows on my spirit where the light won't bend. But I hear a whisper breaking through the fight. Jesus is the healer, everything's alright. He's the healer of my heart, the lifter of my soul. When the world feels broken, he's the one in control. No storm too mighty, no valley too wide. Jesus is the healer, standing by my side.
Good morning, beautiful souls. I wanted to do an unboxing of a gift bag that I got from the when I went for my appointment with the surgeon, believe it or not, the oncology surgeon. They gave me a gift bag that is from Mothers Matter. Now let me tell you a little bit about Mothers Matter. Mothers Matters. Let me just show you the tag first. Here's the tag. Oh, I got it upside down. And what it is, it's from the Mothers Matter and the Lauren Rose Albert Foundation. Now, the Mothers Matter celebrates the life of Lauren Rose Albert by bringing sunshine and light to women facing difficult challenges. So let me just tell you a little bit about both organizations. Mothers Matter gives toiletries and personal hygiene to mothers in need. You know, low-income mothers, all kinds. People having life-threatening surgeries, etc., and so forth. They went into, they gave free toiletries, makeup, that kind of stuff. Well, they started to run into difficult times. So the Lauren Rose Albert Foundation partnered with them in the early 2000s. Now, the Lauren Rose Albert Foundation was a story of a really nice lady whose name was Lauren Rose Albert, and she was on vacation in Morocco. And Lauren Rose was just full of love, you know, a very big-hearted philanthropist, right? Well, while on vacation in Morocco, she died in a car accident. Now, she was married to Dr. Albert. He's a surgeon in New York City. And Lauren Rose Albert lived in New York and Cherry Hill, New Jersey. So this explains why I got this gift bag, because I am in New Jersey. So this gift bag is a combination of Mothers Matter, which I will put the link in the comment section or the description, or maybe on my community wall, because YouTube is not letting me post links in the description. And I will post a link to Mothers Matter and the Lauren Rose Albert Foundation on my community wall, okay? But for right now, let's go through this gift bag. All right. There's a whole bunch of stuff in this gift bag. First of all, I'd like to thank you for this. This is a breast pillow, okay? Now, what this breast pillow is going to do is it's going to go under my arm up against my breast after surgery to help relieve some pain. So that, thank you very much for that. You know, there's so much in this gift bag that I have to have, let me put it in this bag, an organized way to, so that's the breast bag. Now, I was so grateful to get this bag. Look at this. Let me just pull it all out here. I'll just pour it all out here on the table. So much, guys. And then I'll put it back in the bag. Alright, let's look at all this. Because, see, people go through cancer in different ways. Now, remember, the Mothers Matter Foundation gave toiletries, but there's makeup and everything in this bag. So, let's look at this. Here's a scrunchie for the shower. Right? Come over here. Here is... I mean, it was so nice. I started crying when I got this. Here's some coconut butter cleansing wipes for your face. Gotta put it over here. For your face. Here's some Yves St. Clair Topical Scented Moisturizing Body Wash. Fabulous. Fabulous, fabulous. I don't know if volunteers at the camp... Here's more tissues to wipe away my tears that are to come. Trust me. I don't know if the cancer center itself put it together or if they got it actually from Mothers Matters. I'm not sure how that works. But it was so nice. Look at this. Here's I am having trouble sleeping. I actually have a sleep study I have to do. But here's a journal with a calendar, probably to write all your appointments. Or maybe to write your dreams, because does radiation give you side effects of bad dreams? I don't know. I'll let you know, though. But anyway, nice journal. Spiral bound journal. That's very nice. Thank you for that. Here's a, you know, you're always going to the doctor's offices forever and a day, it seems like. Here's a Sudoku puzzles, you know, something to do with the doctor's office while you're waiting to see the doctor. That's smart thinking. Here's a nail file to do your nails. Look at this. Here's a top coat nails for your nails. Here's a neutral color nail polish. Look at that. Isn't that nice? Just, you know, things to make you feel beautiful inside. Well, you feel like crap inside, I guess. So if you look good, you feel good, you know. Here is the, here's some hand cream. Very nice, huh? That was in the bag. Here's a pen to go with the journal. So you can write in the journal. Very nice, guys. So thoughtful, isn't it? Here's some Dove soap. Here's a nice pair of comfy little socks. So you can put your little socks on after surgery. Here's some eyeliner. And if you think about it, here's some eyeshadow, neutral color. And here's some lipstick. Now, if you think about it, when people have radiation and chemotherapy, you know how they lose their hair and their eyebrows and stuff like this. And so, actually, you know what? At my breast cancer center, there is a support group called self-care and beauty or something like that, and they teach you how to put this makeup on so you look all nice and pretty. But isn't this nice? And I like the fact that it's neutral color. See, they don't know who they're giving these bags out to, so everything is neutral colors. Did you see that lipstick? I'm going to use that. So lipstick, eyeshadow, eyeliner for your eyebrows and your eye. Very nice, huh? Here's some chapstick. Here's some oh, I can put this in my bag right now. Hand sanitizer. I'm going to put this in my bag right now. My pocketbook, and carry it around with me. Here's some Dove face nourishment cream, rich nourishment cream for hands and face. Because when you go through radiation, that can make your skin dry. I already have dry skin. So I need to make sure I tell that to the radiologist that I take Colts. So I'll make sure to tell the radiologist that. And because I'm worried about what it's going to... Oh, look at this. See, look at this. They already know, look. For severe dry skin, wonderful. Because I heard radiation makes your skin dry. It's a side effect. So... I'm not sure about the nightmares. I don't think radiation will do that to you. I think chemo would do that to you. And then some mints. Wasn't that a nice gift bag? And this gift bag is from Mothers Matter from the Lauren Rose Albert Foundation. And you know what, guys? This makes me want to do something. I have Crafts for Hope, right? So I don't know if I should do free breast cancer awareness events, or maybe make cards for the Lauren Rose Albert Foundation so they could put thank you cards in the bags. I gotta see what I can do. But this wonderful gift bag has inspired me to give something back. So probably the most generous thing I could do is maybe make cards so that we could put them in the gift bags. I got to see who's in charge of making the gift bags at the center, because this was really, really so sweet of you. So sweet of you. Thank you so much. And I really needed it because I started crying, but when they gave me this gift bag, it put such a smile on my face. Such a smile on my face. So I'm wondering, did your cancer treatment center give you the Lauren Rose Albert Foundation gift bag? Because it is a national thing. And I will put the link to both of those fine organizations on my community wall with this video. All right? So God bless, and I will see you in the next video.
Jesus is the healer, standing by my side.